guys, welcome to my final makeup for the NYX Face Awards. So for this makeup, I first started off by applying a bald cap, very boring to watch, so I just skipped ahead. And I've completely covered myself with a greyish blue colour. And now I'm just using a white face paint into the middle of my face for my little horse muzzle. To add a bit of a highlight to my paint, I'm now going over some of that greyish blue colour with a light green. And now I'm powdering off my whole face and neck with a white powder just to make it super matte. I have previously prepared these super cute little horse ears, and I've made these out of latex and pre-painted them as well. I'm not worrying too much about the edges because I know that I've got some really nice Baroque prosthetics to put around them. Now to start the eyes, I'm first starting off with a white face paint and I'm just highlighting my brow bone. For all of the pink that I'm using on my face, I'm actually using a mixture of NYX Professional Cosmetics eyeshadows. So one of the colours is called Hot Pink and the other colour is called Hot Fuchsia. I've also actually used this colour in my ears, and I will be using it around the rest of my face as well. Now for my crease, I'm using a teal eyeshadow. I find that using teal on top of pink kind of makes it like a nice deep purple colour. So I'm just deepening out my crease a little bit. To create kind of like a cut crease effect, I'm now using a light green face paint and I'm just creating a nice sharp shape with that. And now I'm just outlining that shape with a white face paint. I wanted to do an interesting shape with my black eyeliner, so I'm actually creating this sort of little triangle shape just above my eye, and that will kind of make me look a little bit more doe-eyed and a bit more sad, I guess. Now using a white face paint, I'm just going underneath my eyes and creating a nice white liner, and then I'm also using that pink eyeshadow again and I'm just going underneath that for some shading. Also adding a little bit of pink to my nose. I will add some pink to my lips and around the muzzle part as well. Now I'm using a dark green eyeshadow and I'm just using that as a contour for my face. And I've got this super cool swirly circusy stencil, so I'm going in with that light green face paint again and I'm just adding a little bit of texture to my face just to make it a bit more interesting. For the straps, I've mixed a bit of dark blue, dark green and a bit of black to create this super cool kind of petrol blue colour. And I'm just creating the nice straps over my face and I'll do some shading underneath that afterwards. Now with a teal face paint, I'm adding some highlights to my straps as well. For my chest, I made a cool little sky scene with a little carousel on there, which I did the little stop motion video animation for the intro video. So I've just started off with some black on the outside and then added a bit of blue, and now I'm just adding some little stars and some clouds, and I'll add in my carousel a little bit later. As I mentioned earlier, these are the super cool little foam latex prosthetics that I've made, and I'm just sticking them around the blend line for my ears. And I've got these other big swirly prosthetics as well that I'm going to be putting around my little carousel scene. I didn't film it, but I did also fill in the insides of those swirls with some black paint. Now I'm just starting to add some final touches. When I get to this point of the makeup, I just want to do little bits at a time. So I just added some little pink lashes underneath my eyes, and now I'm just adding some silver to all of my swirls. And now time to paint the carousel. Please don't laugh at my facials. You don't realize how hard it is to paint on your own chest. I was going to paint the whole carousel in one go, but I realized that if I were to show you all of the carousel, then you would also see my nipples, so I just put on some little booby prosthetics as well to match my other swirls. Now I've just put on my super cool mohawk wig just for a sec, just so that I can measure out the shape for this little diamond on my forehead. And then that was the makeup pretty much all done. So I did add a few extra little details, including my awesome wig, my awesome contact lenses, a bunch more biodegradable glitter, and just a couple of little extra little details. But yeah, that was my final little carousel horsey. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, please remember to vote for me. So excited for the finals and so happy to be in this competition. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you next time.